Little bit off there this time. Come back in a bit slower. Okay. Easy now. Bit closer. Come on. You're good there. You're good. You're good. You're good. Touch more. Perfect. Lovely stuff. There we go. Alright then, Dave. You can get yourself out of here. Anyway he goes. Look at that beast. What a fantastic looking machine that is, folks. We got that in the end. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's gone on there quite nicely.
Yeah, we are surprisingly dry for the time of the year, but not a lot of crop here. This is not going to take very long to get through at all, I don't think.
Yeah, it is looking a bit thin, isn't it?
Yeah,
not the greatest of yields.
I had a little bit of walk through it earlier, and just over that dip, kind of down the hill a bit, is pretty thin. So what I think I'm going to do is, because we've got some bad weather coming, and Dave's going to be bailing behind you there, I'm going to just park this tractor in the corner of the field somewhere, and let you just fill up into there. And I'll probably stack the bales, I think, and keep everything looking, or get this field cleared as quickly as we can.
Excellent. I think that's a very good idea. I don't think this is going to get very full very quickly on this field. So I think that's a good course of action. Not going to delay me much to drive over and empty it, really.
I shouldn't think so. I'll let you get in the way. I'll let Dave get in behind you with the baler, and I'll just park it somewhere out, like on one of these headlands, maybe up by the wall, actually, up towards our yard, and just keep it out of the way at the end, so you don't get it's not in your way at all anywhere.
Well, sounds like a good plan.
Splendid.
Right,
well, crack on.
We'll see you in a bit.
Don't forget your straw chopper's still up at the moment, so you need to drop that down.
Yeah, I will get that done. Okay.
Cracking. Well, have fun. I'll speak to you in a bit.
In a bit.
What a majestic looking machine, folks. Welcome back along to another episode of Cornbrook Contracting. I am Thomas. That was Jamie. And we are good to go. So for now, I don't know why he's put his auger out there. Just checking it works, I suppose. Back in it goes. But yeah, we're in a little bit of very thin and sparse looking spring wheat at the moment. So it's not gonna take us too long to rattle through this. Doing this quick job for a customer, really. Dave has brought this up for us because he's taking the straw off this field as it goes. So we're going to get this all done nice and quickly, and then we'll get ourselves going. So get this baled as well at the same time. I've got the Massey is on the street with the red rock on. So we're probably going to move that now because I parked it on the curb. So we'll get that brought into the shed, into the field here. But yeah, I put my hazard lights on though, so I'm not, people can see me. I might just go and get a coffee whilst I wait for Dave to come back in, because he's the next one who needs to go into the field. And then we'll walk back over, we'll bring the Hanamag over, and then yeah, we'll be get this whole field cleared. So Dave's going to bale it. He's got the fast track on the class baler today, and then we should be good. So it's not going to take us too long, but it's just another nice little job to have to do, really. There he is. So I'm going to move out of his way. Jump into the Massey. Oh, the people of Cornbrook here aren't going to like us very much. We're causing untold chaos on the high street. Never mind. We'll get ourselves into here anyway. Like I said, don't expect an awful lot of bales off here, but it's just going to be what it is for now. We'll have a wait and see. And all being well, we should be able to make some... Get Dave a little bit of extra revenue there. There he goes. I don't know what he's waiting for. It looks like he's probably away there. Some dust coming out the baler, and off he goes. Lovely old job. So yeah, this field is not the biggest at all, so it's not going to take us too long. I can't even see where Jamie is at the moment. But I would imagine he's probably coming up on this side here soon. Really not that big. I think what we'll do once the first headland's been taken off here, we might see if we can just kind of stick the tractor and trailer up that end there. That might be the best option. Although for now, we'll just get stuck into here. There we go. Pull this out of the way over here. That should do the job. As you can see, Jamie's down on the bottom headland there already, so it's an odd shaped field. It's a bit of a dog leg, but that's about it. It is looking alright, really. It's just very sparse, very thin. I don't think the farmer in question did an awful lot to this to kind of keep it going, but that's not our problem. As long as we get paid at the end of the day, everything is good. And he's finishing up there nicely. I'm going to have a wander back over to the yard. I will switch off my flashing lights first. Leave this here. Perfect. So it's nice and dry though. We are pushing on into late autumn or early autumn now, late summer. It's remarkably warm and mild still for the time of year. It's fantastic. It's really been lovely. The sun's been shining. We've had like a little bit downpour of rain recently, but not a lot at all. So that's quite remarkable. Hoping that's going to continue as we've got a lot of planting to do soon. But we'll see. So for now, what we're going to do though is just jump into the mighty Hanomag. We're going to stack some bales up today, and we'll just keep an eye on the rest of the team, make sure everything's going well. There it is, firing over. It's been a while since I've been in this old brute. And off we go. I can't quite see what's coming, I don't think anything. I'm going to lift that up so I don't impale anyone passing by. There we go. Keeping the air conditioning on today. The doors are wide open. It's a little bit hot in here, but yeah, we'll be good to go here. I'm just gonna swing in. We'll let Dave get around on a full headland after, of course, after Jamie's got through on full headland, and then we'll continue on after him. So you can see Dave's over there, which means Jamie should be somewhere very close by. So we're just gonna wait on for a little second or two, let him come across, and then we'll move on after him. It's nice to see the fast track pulling the class. It can pull anything really. Giving Dave a little bit more experience as he's moving around. He's been using the McHale baler. That's a little bit more high tech than this one. This one has some charms and quirks to it that you need to get used to really, which is why we're putting him onto this, just to give him that little bit of extra expertise. So we'll switch that off. We don't need it for now. Let's just have a look, see what's going on over here. And there he is, looking fantastic. Look at the colour on the trees around here at the moment. It just looks brilliant. Really, really does. I'm going to get out of his way though. Okay, that's looking good. We'll just jump down to here. I imagine he might want to spin into here, so we'll just give him some space in which to do so. Oh dear, there's some sticky mud there. That's a bit of a wet patch. Heavens. I wasn't expecting that. Let's get some four-wheel drive engaged here. So what I think we'll do, we're going to store or stack the bales on the relatively higher ground here. See how that all goes. I'm not sure if we're going to have I can see one. I think that might be the only one we've got to date, but we're going to have a look. Take a little bit of a drive anyway. As you can see, as I was mentioning here, it is a bit of an odd shaped field, but we'll just have to take on what we can, and we'll probably, like I say, if it does start to rain, I imagine it's going to get a bit wet and sticky down here, so any bales that we find down here we'll just kick up into the higher ground, and that'll be fine. No problem at all there. And we are looking good to go. This is the back of the local dealership here. Side of it that you don't often get to see. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the hill. There we go. Forward. Perfect stuff. So we're going to wander on. We'll find out where the best place we can stack these is. It's probably, like I say, going to be somewhere nearby the Massey, I would have thought. There is a second one there, so we'll just try and pick this up at the same time. Get that one gathered up there nice and easy, although we won't do too much more. We'll just wait for Jamie to get past us here. There we go. Ooh, Ooh, the clutch work on this tractor when it's on a hill is has somewhat to be desired, I think is the best way to say it. It's you know, if you spend a day in this tractor, you know you spent a day in this tractor by the time you get to the end, let me tell you. So we're going to make the stack along that far hedgerow. I think that looks like the best place as any that I can see. Certainly. Oh, there was another one there. We're actually getting a surprisingly large amount of straw off here, more than I ever expected. Let's put it that way. Yeah, and then we'll just line these up here. I think there's plenty more we can add on to here. There we go. And the idea is we're going to get these all stacked up in the corner because we are expecting rain actually in the next few days. I'm not sure if Dave will get around to clearing all this by that time. So as a result, we will have to look into getting them all stacked up just so we keep as much of the rain off here, really. Oh, it looks like Jamie was full there. Hey, again, more in here than perhaps one would think. Go, perfect stuff. We'll build a little stack here. It's not going to be anything too magical, but it'll be enough just to keep everything out of the way. We'll get that one picked up from the other side, I think. God, this is a workout on the old arms here. Heavens above. There we go. So we'll get these all stacked up as best as we can. We'll let the guys kind of get a bit of a head start on this there, and we'll come back to you when we're all good and done, and we will give you a bit of a report later on down the line. How's it coming in over there, Jamie?
We're doing alright. I'm on my third headland. I managed to fill the entire tank up down the bottom end, so I had to move the tractor.
I thought I did see that. Do you want me to move it somewhere else, or do you want to just keep it down there for now?
I think it's alright down there for now. I'm looking at dividing the field in a minute, I think. By the time I've done my fourth headland, I'll have divided this field in two.
No problem. Tell you one thing, there's a bit more straw in here than I ever thought there was going to be.
Oh, I was thinking there wasn't that much. It seems a bit thin on the ground to me.
And maybe it's just because I'm going backwards and forwards so much picking up these bales, but it certainly feels like there's a lot of bales.
Well, my point of view, I'm having to dodge fewer than I expected.
Well, as long as you still dodge them all, that's the main thing. Rightio then, we should have some more bales down here for somewhere. We've got caught up quite nicely, I think. There's not a great deal left for us here. There's a couple on that other side. I just about lost that one actually. Let's try that again. There we go. That should just about do it. Although that isn't very square. We'll probably just try to pick that one up again. Need to give this one a slight tap on this corner. Just want to kind of keep a square stack as much as possible. There we go. So no one can behind me. Perfect. That'd be the worst thing in the world, to drive into my own combine or baler. That'd be disastrous. Oh, he's even dropped another one there for me. Lovely stuff. So moving on, I think this is going to be... We've still got a few other contracts supposedly coming in for cereal crops there. We'll have to wait and see how it's all looking. If we get those done, we do also have quite a lot of jobs coming in for some groundwork, for some cultivation work. So we'll have to wait and see how they both come along. Weather permitting, if the weather stays like this, we'll be fine. But, well, frankly, who knows what the weather's going to do at this stage. We'll have to see. Excellent. Second time's the charm. Let's get these falling back over there. So there's really not a lot of this field left. By the time he gets that headland done, this block will now be wrapped up, actually. Which would be good. You can see how sparse looking the crop is as you drive around here, actually. Just look how thin it is. It is quite something. Excellent. So that's kind of shoved that pile together. We can get a few more on top. Everything will be looking good. Ultimately, what this does by stacking up, it just means that the top bale takes the hit of the rain, really, and the ones underneath there can be nice and dry still, which is what we want. And we should see that, yeah, they'll stay. I don't think there's too much of a shower here, but obviously Dave wanted to keep everything nice and dry anyway, so that's kind of why we decided just to jump onto this field today and get it all cleared. That way as well, as soon as Dave gets these bales shipped out the corner, we can get them with the plows and get everything kind of tidied up, really, which is the end game. Lovely stuff. Onwards. It's like a weird agricultural treasure hunt. Featuring the Chuckle Brothers. I'm not sure how that one's come out like this. It's kind of flipped onto its side, but we can nudge that back. So like I say, we're going to keep on rumbling through this. There's a lot left to do. We'll get it done nice and quickly though, I should think, with the rate that Jamie's going around there. And then we shall see you later on. So we'll come back for a little bit of an update. Alright then folks, welcome back. We are just kind of finishing up this last little block over there now. Dave has just wrapped up all the straggly little rough bits down here. And I'm just going to move the tractor and trailer up to the top end. So Jamie doesn't need to lug himself all the way down here to get everything done. So we'll jump in and away we go. We'll probably just pull up somewhere on near the gate actually, and then Jamie can get himself in and out from there. It's looking probably just over half full at the moment there, so that's not too bad for considering how bad it looked to begin with. At least make that work if anything. But yeah, we'll just sling it onto this little hard stand here, really, I guess. No, we'll just stick it right in the middle here. Excellent stuff. So that is done. We'll park that there. I think he can just fill himself up. Oh, he's put his auger out there, so he may have been waiting for me. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to keep cracking along. Get the old hand mags fired up again. We'll take these... Oh, lost the bale. We'll get these bales all tidied up anyway, and then we should be good. We'll get this all wrapped up nice and quickly. But we'll leave this here for now, so thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to check out Simulation for the Nation for my own videos, and Virtual Farmer will be hosting those of Jamie's. So, a little bit of a wet hole there, just didn't want to know. But we'll drop this off anyway, and we will get cracking on, so we will see you in the next one. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.